Hi. So I don't know about you, but I know that around the holidays, I usually get I have a really hard time sticking to the goals that I've set for myself food wise. I get cravings. Um, I think that sometimes when it's really cold outside, if I'm cold, I feel a need to warm myself up with something warm and yummy that is not really in line with my whole food plant-based goals. And so for that reason, I decided to create a journal to help, especially during the busy season, but at all times of year, to just step back every day, take a few minutes and think about the food choices that I made, and how I'm being intentional in those, and if I was able to do a good job at sticking with my goals or not, in a gentle way that helps me to explore why I made the choices that I did, maybe what my thoughts were at the moment when I made those choices, maybe what my mood was, and to think about how I can do better on the next day. And like on day 14, this is a 40-day plant-based journal, and it's helps us to just keep in mind our goals. And one of the questions on, let's see, I'll just randomly pick a day. This says, what is my vision for how I want to feel in my body, for my energy level, and for how I want to age? And so it just helps us just have a gentle reminder, some time to just take for ourselves, to step back from the busyness and craziness of everyday life, and to say, what are my long-term goals? This question I really like because it helps us to think about not only what we did and what we're doing, but what would we like to have happen in the future. So it's kind of a visualization sort of a question. And there's other questions. And it also has a place right here where you can keep track of the different things that you had that day that were plant-based foods. Like, how many grains did you have? How many fruits? Beans, herbs and spices, nuts, seeds, other vegetables. It also has a place to write down your numbers if you want to. And you don't have to do this every day, but it just kind of helps you to see the progress that you're making as you're living in a plant-based way and eating those healthier foods.